Warning, the following episode contains strong language and adult themes.
Alright, I'm Liam Cooper from What Pictures, and this is What the Fuck. As you probably may have guessed, because you're not a fucking idiot and you've read the title of the video, and somehow managed to click on it, somehow managed to summon the enthusiasm to click on it. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that. See, I'm learning, aren't I? Like telling people to keep clicking on the videos, please. Keep clicking on the videos. Do all the admin stuff. 3 stories, 2 real, 1 fake. Hope you like. Story number 1. Top gamer lured into date, kidnapped and forced to transfer gunbound account. Is this showing my age? What's gunbound? Sometimes you stumble upon those news pieces that really shouldn't be funny. Don't we know? But make one laugh anyway. I look like a real ass for snickering here. What the fuck is this? But this past Tuesday in Brazil, a gang known as La Firma kidnapped the highest scorer in the online game Gunbound, forced him under threat of death into an internet cafe, and then had him give up his point-laden account for sale on the online black market. The plan was genius in its simplicity. They set up the anonymous gamer on a date with what he believed would be a real-life female. I can tell you all about the females. As we all know, such treasures are irresistible to gamers. Was that a dig? That was a dig. Fucking tapping away at the keyboard. We wouldn't stop playing the Halos if the house was on fire again. Don't know what that is. But presents us with a chance to get laid and we'd break our own fingers. Instead of a quick trip to Burger King and an awkward back alley fumble, however. The hapless gamer was instead faced with a gun-wielding gang member who forced him to fork over his account. Without so much as a love bite, the now pointless player was released back into the wild like so many unwanted Pokemons. That's not how you say it. Stop getting Pokemon wrong! Don't keep that in. Ah! While La Firma put the points up for purchase online, a purchase worth $8,000 to any idiot willing to pay. That didn't make sense. Let me just reread it. While La Firma put the points up for online purchase, a purchase worth $8,000 to any idiot willing... Yeah, it didn't make sense. It wasn't worth my time reading it again. Sorry if either of you wrote it. You know, I'm not sorry. Fuck you. Hey. According to Xinhua News, Brazilian police were able to arrest the gang, which consisted of Tamires Rodrigues Vieira, 19, Anderson Facchini, 19, Alexander Kaiser Pereira, 27, and Igor da Silva Carvalho, 27, as well as claim all manner of electronic swag. While this story was a happy ending, was it? Where was the happy ending there? I presume there is still the horrifying reality that people are willing to pay thousands of dollars just to have high gunbound scores. What's gunbound? Poor journalism, he should have explained what it was. Story number 2. Gamer plans future with computer character. So there's a theme this week. I'm trying to think. I really fancy Lara Croft. Not even the really good, you know, well-generated computer, good graphics one. The one on PlayStation 1 that had triangle tits. With the new update of Pokemon Go. Fucking sick of hearing about it. Fans are excited to once again hunt around their hometowns for the 2nd generation of Pokemon. Yay! I was obsessed with that, to be fair, for a good week.
Yeah, I was.
Good week. As usual, these fads have extreme supporters. No! They don't, do they? One of these fans has decided that when he finds a certain Pokemon, he'll buy a house on the location of the Pokemon and live out his days with it. So we've reached that story, have we? Where I dance around the fact that he's fucking batshit. We're not trying to offend anyone. The Pokemon in question? Roserade. What's that? It just sounds like a drink. A grass-type Pokemon introduced into the Pokemon universe in 2007. Teaches me to be presumptuous, doesn't it? Being an arsehole. Should have just read on. Mark Lewis is not shy about his obsession with the Pokemon. After finding out that we were looking for unique Pokemon stories, he sought us out to tell his story. I found Roserade on Pokemon Y after using a shiny stone on my Roselia. Yeah, that's what I did as well, mate. She evolved into Roserade, Mark told us. After that, I wouldn't call it love, but I have a strong connection to it. That's alright then, isn't it? That's why when Niantic released the next batch of Pokemon, I'd like to just open my phone and see Roserade wandering around the house. It'd be like we're living together. Okay, mate. This may sound like a dream to our readers, but after designing his own software, Mark is very wealthy after selling the patent. Fair play to him. Whoever is living in the house, I'll just buy it. I have enough. We also spoke to Mark's mother. It's his dream and I've always supported him. He's my son. She's the villain in this situation. How old is he? He must be fucking getting on. To keep up to date with this story and many more like it, buy the next issue. Oh, plug. Didn't even tell us what the publication was. Well, there it's not. Like, I'd understand it more if, it was one of the older Pokemon, because I used to love Pokemon when I was a child. Not that I'm saying that it's not okay to like Pokemon now. That's not what I'm saying. Don't come and do my windows in. I'm just saying that when a man who's old enough to have his own patented software bought into and he's got a lot of money from it and he's thinking of buying a fucking house to live with one, that's when it gets a bit weird. Wear your little Pikachu hats. I think they're fucking adorable. Play Pokemon Go. Just don't walk into me. But when you get the point. Oh my god, guys, can you believe we're already on story 3? Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? Man disguises himself as a tree during robbery. I would as well. A man was arrested Saturday and charged with robbing a bank while disguised as a tree. Police said surveillance images showed that James Caldwell, 49, tried to disguise himself as a tree during a robbery attempt. Police said Caldwell used tape to put branches on his body in an effort to hide his identity. So not even like a tree outfit that he'd bought from a fancy dress shop. Just gone and got some branches and gone, yep, there we go. Looking pretty fucking tree-like now, aren't I? Bird's nest. Fucking knickers.
Bit of dog shit.
Yes. An owl. The robbery happened at a Citizens Bank on Elm Street around 9 AM. Well, that must have been a nightmare on that particular street, mustn't it? Proud of that one. When the bank first opened, police said the suspect demanded cash from a teller and walked out. Witnesses said it happened very fast. So what, he's just gone in, not even waited to be handed the money. It says, demanded cash from a teller and walked out. So he's just gone in and gone, give me some money. And before they could turn around, he's just gone, I need to stop walking out of frame, don't I? No one was hurt in the incident and no weapon was shown. He didn't show his weapon. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Talking about his knob.
Yeah, knobs, yeah.
Knobs, yeah?
Yeah.
Trees don't have knobs. A police canine unit was brought in to search the area, but the suspect was not located until 11:30 PM when one of the dogs pissed on him thinking he was a real tree. It doesn't really say the pissing on the tree thing. I just added that in for comedic effect. It was not located until around 11:30 PM on Saturday at his home on Lowell Street in Manchester, police said. Officials said an anonymous tip from a News 9 viewer who saw the surveillance photos on television helped lead them to Caldwell. You grass! I was a tree in a school play once. So what happened this episode? Story number 1, do you think this is a game? Story number 2, fucking Pokemon. Story number 3, you can't tree me! It's between the second and the third one. I'm going to say the Pokemon guy one was fake.
Fine, you are correct.
Yay! There you go, Mum. I've done well this week. Love me! Thank you very much for watching. All the cynicism and sarcasticness aside, it's very nice that people click on our videos and watch them. You're alright, you are. Please like us on Facebook, follow the Instagrams, follow the Twitters. Oh, so don't bother with Tumblr unless you want to see porn. Have a good evening. Bye.